right, y'all. This is a creamy Parmesan and pancetta pasta. It is so easy. Let me show you how to make it. All right, so easy tonight, y'all. Easy tonight because I am tired. Okay, listen, I got some gluten-free pasta. I am going to be making a simple carbonara. It is probably not your classic way to do it, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. Hopefully you'll find it easy enough for you to do it, whip it together and get it done, right? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brown some pancetta. This is about, I think it's like 4 ounces I got, right? I got it already chopped up. I'm tired. All right, I'm gonna take a nice bowl here and I'm gonna, there we go. Let's turn that on because I wanna render the bacon, right? So the pancetta. So I'm gonna put it into a cold pan so it can render, okay? And I'm not gonna probably toss that oil out, to be honest, unless there's a lot, because I like that flavor. So in your bowl, in a clean bowl, you're gonna take your farm fresh eggs, right? And you're going to, and these eggs are like for real. These are like no joke. They're so beautiful. I get them from a local farmer from my church. So good. Okay, all I'm doing, like when I say simple, yeah. Let's get 2 more farm fresh eggs, shall we? They're right here on my counter. Ay, ay, ay. Let me clean up because you know me in a clean station, right? You know those days when you are just trying to decide if you should have gotten out of bed? That feels like kind of my day yesterday, and I think it's just coming into my day today. All right, give me a second, let me clean up, be right back. Let's try this again, shall we? Crack your egg. Ay, ay, ay. Into the bowl. Now, there was already half an egg in there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use the egg. Now, the good thing about this is you can use egg yolk or you can use the whole egg. I like using the whole egg. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit because it's starting to crisp before it renders. I really want it to render a little bit. I wish you guys could smell it though. I love the smell of pancetta. Whew. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that on my overhead camera. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boil the pasta. It takes about 10 minutes or so. But I wanna show you the mise en place first and then we'll go ahead and boil that pasta. All right, 2 eggs. Break, whisk really well until it's super combined, okay? Whisk, 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 whisk. All right, when it's super combined, pretty good. You're gonna take some grated Parmesan and put it in your egg mixture. Now, you can use grated Parmesan, you can use Pecorino Romano, you can use whatever you like. I have Parmesan in house, that's what we're doing, okay? All right. So I am going to, and it's quite a bit of Parmesan, by the way. See, even that is all right. It's probably about a cup or so of Parmesan in here with 2.5 eggs. And I'm just gonna whisk it just like that. I'm making almost like an egg cheese paste with it. Now, here's where you can add your garlic, add onion powder, add whatever you like. I think I'm gonna just leave it plain. I'm just gonna leave it Parmesan and egg today, a little salt and pepper and call it a day because I'm tired and I don't feel like doing anything else. That's it, that's your dinner, okay? So we're gonna whisk this up, render our bacon, which has enough sodium, or pancetta, I should say, which is in the same family. If you don't have pancetta, by the way, you could use bacon. You could. And if you're somebody who doesn't eat pork, you can use beef bacon. I think you could even use turkey bacon, although you'll probably have to add some oil to it, right, to get that fat. But do you, right? I like pancetta, so that's what I'm having. I am just gonna render this a little bit until it's a little bit more crispy than it is right now, okay? And then I'm going to take it out, put it on a paper towel, let it just drain for a little bit. And then I'm going to take my pasta, once it's cooked, I'm gonna toss it in there. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of pasta water into my egg and Parmesan mixture because I wanna temper this first because I don't want it to curdle, right? Because if you put it right in, it can just become scrambled eggs and pasta, and that's not what I want. It would still taste good because it's happened to me before, but I would rather, let me turn this down. I would rather it be creamy, right? Not curdled. Because let me tell you, when you are on a budget and you're learning how to cook, you know, like you will make a lot of mistakes. And when you make all of those mistakes, so what? You either eat your mistake if it's still good, or you try again another day, right? I have a lot of students, they're very hard on themselves. They want to be perfect. Nobody's freaking perfect. I try to remind them of that every day. Talking about students, if you want to be in a cooking class and you live around the Austin, Round Rock, Hutto, Cedar Park area, I am doing a 12-week all-women's cooking class for 12 weeks to go from zero to chef, to gain the confidence and the love that you have for the kitchen. I am going to be doing that starting June 6th. So I cannot wait to do that. I hope you're a part of it. It's going to be super fun. If you want more information on that, you can go to neenaperez.com/programs and you can read all about it, okay? And if you're very interested, please go ahead and register. And it starts June 6th. It's a Saturday. It'll run for 12 Saturdays, 9 to 12. You're gonna get recipes, hands-on work, the whole thing here in my home. And if you're in the surrounding area, let me tell you something. I will teach you the way I do my culinary students, and you will leave here confident, I promise. Not only that, highly skilled. And on the very last day, we will do a celebration here so you can have a member of your family come and enjoy the meal that you've created with the rest of the team that you're gonna be working with. So I cannot wait. I'm so excited for that. Okay. While this is cooling down, I turned it off. I'm cooling down. I'm gonna do my pasta right now. So I'm gonna drop it in the boiling water, which is back there, for about, I think this is like 8 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put this easy peasy dinner together, okay? We'll be right back. All right, pasta's done. That took about 8 to 10 minutes, right? So it's nice and steaming and beautiful. And here's the egg mixture, right? It gets really thick, like a porridge almost. Now what I wanna do really quick, I took some pasta water. I'll put this on a towel so it doesn't spin all over the table, hold on. And all I'm gonna do is temper. I'm just tempering the eggs, bringing them to temp, okay? Because this is gonna go in. I don't know if you can hear that sizzle, okay? And then this is gonna go in. Now that we got that to the temperature we want. And I'm just using a fork right now because I wanna make sure it gets through all of the noodles, right? So that's it. Nice and creamy. I do have more pasta water in case I need it, right? So I'm going to now put in our pancetta. And that's it, okay? I don't think it's gonna need salt and pepper. I mean, it may, right? We might have to, and always make your pasta al dente because since you're putting it into a heat element again, so good. That is so good. Okay, all done. Does need a little bit of salt. I don't use too much. I'm trying not to use too much. And then a little bit of black pepper. I'm just a black pepper fan, but I'll just put a little because my husband isn't really. All right, all done. That's it. Meal is done. I also am making a beautiful chicken, Parmesan chicken. And if you didn't see that video, you need to go watch it. It's super simple. And the reason I'm finishing it off here is because my oven decided to break down in the middle of cooking. Yay, right? Completely yay. Okay, I'm gonna use one of these dishes so you can see it better. All right, y'all. This is going to serve my husband well. He's been working all freaking night. All right, that, a little bit of black pepper. And you can do anything you want right now, right? It could be parsley, it could be whatever, cheese, a little bit more bacon on the top. I mixed it in. Sometimes I'll use it as garnish, but I didn't do that this time. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it with a little tiny bit of parm. And that's it, y'all, okay? This is the meal. Super simple, super simple. Keep it simple. You know, sometimes life can be enough on its own. We don't need to be making it more complicated than it already is, right? All right, I'm gonna take a little bit for myself so I can give it a try for you, right? I don't wanna give you a recipe that you're not gonna like. All right. Did you see how easy that was? Just make sure you do temper your eggs. And like I said, if you get a little bit of like egg that cook a little bit on the inside, it's not gonna like destroy the dish. It's just not gonna be that creamy texture that you're looking for, right? Let me wash my hands. I go through a lot of paper towels. I should invest. All right. Okay. Here it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's so good. Make sure you make it, okay? It's like a makeshift carbonara, but it's super simple, easy, not expensive to make, and you're gonna freaking love it. All right, let me know what you think. Again, if you're interested in the cooking classes and you live around this area, make sure that you comment below cooking or go onto neenaperez.com/program and get started. Come in here in my kitchen. Let's actually go from zero to chef and get confident in the kitchen, all right? All right, this one right here is a winner. You better do it. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.